You already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes and super violate that like button. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin?
I wanted to be a drug dealer. We got caught. You smell me? I had little niggas that gonna take charges for me. And I have said several times on this camera, and the little nigga have said several times on the camera, and it's on the dash camera, on like the real police dash camera, that he said that the weed was his. And damn right, I told the police that it was his too in the profit. I had every right to do that. We knew on every flight, if this flight land, if Christian Hart gonna take the charge. If he can't take it, his brother J Rock gonna take the charge. 100%. So it ain't like I've been denying, like, oh, Ralo did I did a profit. I told them folks that it was Christian Hart weed. The same thing that he said on the motherfucking camera when the police stopped him. So niggas can say Ralo snitched all they want, and I done said over and over. Yeah, I told the police that it was Christian Hart weed. And I said it on that phone call. You smell me? So like, you can't compare this or make this, okay, Ralo just like this nigga or that nigga. This was already understood. Matter of fact, while I was in jail, if I'm in a cell with a nigga and the police come in this bitch, he gonna say this his cell phone. And guess what I'm gonna tell the police? It's his cell phone. And I'm gonna spend some money and I'm gonna make sure he's straight. But this is the game and this is how I won. And however, Duka Wild ain't had that. So I had to be his scapegoat. You get on?
Now, when you listen to how Ralo breaks it down, right? And he says that it's a mutual agreement between the niggas that's around him. Everything he does, he has a fall guy. When he commit crimes, there is somebody, what do you say? He might have paid them $40,000 to $400,000 so that they know when it hit the fan that they're going to take the weight. That's a little bit different than snitching. Even though the sound of taking a proffer and sitting down and you know you have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. I know. I totally know and I get it. But when you agree and somebody's saying they're willing to take the weight and you say their name because this is part of your agreement and your strategy, it's a little bit different. No, you can't call a nigga a rat for that. Absolutely not. That's just like, I'll give you an example. When Hassan Campbell went to trial for murder, I didn't go to trial first. Eric Bennett went to trial on a murder case that we both had. And before we went to trial, while we was going back and forth to court, his lawyer and my lawyer decided that it would be best to separate the cases. So when Eric Bennett, my co-defendant, my crimey, my brother, when he went to jail, or rather when he went to trial, he was able to get on the stand and say, he didn't kill the guy. He said Hassan Campbell killed him. That's how he beat the trial. They had more evidence pointing towards him than me because the witnesses lied. Why? Because the police lied, because I had more cases than him. And because he wouldn't tell in the beginning, they decided to charge him with murder and charge me with accessory to murder, which is the same goddamn thing when it comes to getting time. For those of y'all that don't know. So when you out there committing a crime, right? I want y'all to understand this. Whichever one of y'all is the shooter, and the other one that's you running with him, you might not even have a gun. You were standing right there with him. You ran with him. It carries the same crime, the same time. They're going to put your lights out. You're not getting a year in jail. Because a lot of y'all don't even have an understanding of what y'all really doing when y'all running around in the streets. Y'all don't realize that when you get in there for that 125.25, you're not gonna come home. If you do come home, it's 25 to 30 years. You can get lucky once in a blue and get a manslaughter charge. Once in a blue, you'll get a manslaughter charge. They might even do like they did in my case when Eric Bennett beat the trial. They broke down my case to manslaughter, then broke it down to assault in the first because they wanted me to cop out so they can have a conviction. And being that I already had 3 years on Rikers Island, I copped out. Eric Bennett testified that HoneyKomb pulled the trigger. But that was strategically being done. Can you call Eric Bennett a rat because he said HoneyKomb pulled the trigger? No, you can't call him a rat because that was strategically done between our lawyers. And we both end up coming home. Now, in this situation, and I tell this story for y'all to understand how it works. I don't consider Eric to be a rat. Now, Ralo had a nigga that he said, yeah, he did it. Him did it. And the dude that he said, yeah, I did it. The only thing confuses me about that is that it didn't make any sense because now both of y'all did the time. What doesn't make any sense to me is that both of y'all ended up doing the time. So the nigga that was supposed to be the fall guy went to jail. And Ralo went to jail. Now that part right there doesn't make any sense to me. It's just sheer stupidity. Niggas moving too fast without talking to a lawyer. Because there's no way that you snitch and do all that time that Ralo did. It just doesn't even mathematically make any sense. But outside of that, as long as Ralo's crimey is willing to say that he was going to take the weight and it was okay for Ralo to tell, you can't call him a snitch. Yes, it looks funny. Yes, it feels funny. Yes, it's manipulative. But it's part of the game. Most people in the game that make it to a certain level keep niggas up under them to be their fall guy. It just is what it is. And then the fall guy, when he goes to jail, and he's watching the other people live their life and enjoy their life, they're not always happy. But in life, you got to play your position. If that's your position, that's the position that you play for somebody that's winning and he's feeding your family at the time. If he's putting food on the table for your family and y'all both in it together, somebody got to stay out to keep making the money. It is what it is. You can't tell people how to play the game. You know, for me, I'm not one to have niggas go to jail for me. We always play and stick to the rules. That car get pulled over. Whatever you got in that car, if we both knew it was in that car, you got the right to remain silent and face a judge, my nigga. Ain't no statements. Ain't no pointing fingers. Ain't no saying it's his. Now, there's a difference. For me, I'm older. I'm grown now. Nigga, you in the car with me and we riding together. And you in my car. And the police pull us over. And you pull your pistol out and you throw it up under my seat, my nigga. I'm going to turn your TV off. What you had on your waist, it stays on your waist. It is what it is. That's my take on the situation. As far as what this other nigga talking about?
Ralo, I know damn well you ain't talking about dry snitching. You wet snitching. Somebody, you a Muslim in a rat, dude. Y'all leave me alone if I go brazy. Dude, y'all is volunteer snitching in Atlanta right now. I never met a nigga that I'm a volunteer tell on a nigga. Then you got niggas gangsters acting like they real street niggas talking about another nigga telling. Big, it's all y'all police on. Southside Bill, Southside the whole Bankhead, Southside, yeah. Man, niggas, I'm trying to cut the tails off you niggas. Man, you niggas that did so much telling up that whole y'all the made Gucci man started telling. He said, nigga talking about sweeping under the rug. Man, Harry Potter ain't finna sweep that shit under the rug. Oh, You a road wreck. Alright. You niggas tell me y'all got fall guys. Every time you nigga get telling and they get the snitching, first thing they say, oh, I paid a nigga, they was my fall guy. What a get up guy it did.
Everybody's not gonna agree with what Ralo did. Everybody's not willing to throw they mans up under the bus. But y'all hit that like button, hit that share button, hit your subscribe button, and pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. Live life as if you want to run and stay dangerous at the same time. And stay tuned, because I will be uploading a video also on my Snotbox TV, and I might put the link in the comment section, because the reality of it is I don't like how they playing with this channel. So it's time for me to start working my other channels. Y'all stay tuned. I'm out.
What I'm about to do right now, we out right now, ain't shit sliding. We gotta find out what's up with these niggas right now.
Oh,
niggas,
they say nothing but a
you
word.
don't even know what niggas. You gotta figure that one out first.
And they on my ass, so I ain't got much time. Look, I don't know if I'm getting out, but I got cash stashed in the couch. You could take half, put it to my books, take the other half, put it to the house. Then call my plug, tell him almost done, so everything all but an ounce. But he ain't getting shit till I bounce shit. He might have to take it on his mouth, cause lawyer fees, they ain't cheap. And they said this shit's hard to beat. They got IG pics showing all my blicks, even ones I've been pressed delete. I got all this shit that's on my mind, but I got faith that I'll be fine. I'ma make this move and get on my grind. Don't ask me how on a recorded line. I had one life and I risked it. I crashed out on that mission. Something told me don't, I ain't listen. I stood 10 toes, now I'm sitting. I made my bed, I ain't bitching. Can you love me now from a distance? My son's birthday, I might miss it. Just bring him through on the next visit. Now what you know about never coming home? Or that voice that interrupts you while you on the phone? They saw you going as a boy and get out when you grown. You got family out there, but you really all alone. Go ask some niggas who just know they never getting out. They might say that it's they sell, but really it's they how. Then ask my brother, he gon' tell you don't throw in the towel. Life could catch up to you while you out there chasing clouds. Look, I ain't never lacking, so stop, nigga. Quick example how I spot niggas. Soon as I walked on the block, nigga, I see the fat smirk on that op, nigga. This street shit don't stop, nigga. Done stabbed niggas, done shot niggas, done took niggas up out the picture. That's what it mean to be cropped, nigga. Can't take it back once it's shown. Gotta see it through like a cone. Before you get a visitor list of that phone, where you want your body shipped if you gone. Baby gotta kiss you so long. Maybe I'll be missed till I'm home. Matter of fact, from now on, I'm officially all alone. Now what you know about never coming home? Or that voice that interrupts you while you on the phone? They saw you going as a boy and get out when you grown. You got family out there, but you really all alone. Go ask some niggas who just know they never getting out. They might say that it's they sell, but really it's they how. Then ask my brother, he gon' tell you don't throw in the towel. Life could catch up to you while you out there chasing clouds. You know you really all alone. I don't know like what I got myself into, like, but